I'm James, and I'll be running the basketball side of this channel, along with just some random things that we do. I'll be on this channel. I edit the videos for this channel, um, and so yeah, that's kind of my part. Today I'm gonna be telling you guys some tips to make your basketball team, and this could be AU, your high school team, because I know school's about to start soon. High school, middle school, anything. I'm about to go into high school, and so I really want to make my team make varsity and all that. So the first tip I have for you guys is be respectful. This is very, very important. If you're not respectful, your coach isn't going to respect you. He's not going to trust you. And if he can't trust you in practice, he's not going to trust you to go out there and perform in games. You could be the best player. Like, I learned this the hard way. I was one of the best players on my team, but I was not paying attention, and I was always playing around, so my coach didn't trust me. So when it came to games, I sat on the bench for the first couple games until I gained his trust, and then I could go out there and get some good points in. So definitely be respectful, and that means listen when they're trying to teach you something, pay attention to drills, and just overall do what they say, even if it doesn't make sense to you at the time. And yeah, it will definitely help make your team and building a connection with your coach. The second thing you gotta know is to know your skill. And you're probably like, yeah, it's obvious or something like that. But what I mean by this is don't do things you can't do. Or what I mean is don't don't try and do things, like, I definitely mean push yourself and do things you can't do yet and try and learn them, but don't be trying to do some fancy stuff inside of practice, trying to impress people. Don't be doing jellies and layup lines and stuff. Just do stuff you know how to do, and I'll go along with coaches, so they'll be able to see that you're committed to knowing the basics and that you're willing to just practice what they need you to do instead of trying to do fancy stuff or look cool. Alright, the next point we have is number 3. That's work hard and give your 100%. As soon as you step on the court, coaches will be looking at you. So you have to give your 100% every time. If you're running laps and you're jogging, but you know you can run the fastest on the team, you should be running the fastest on the team. There's no point in that. You should be giving it your all. You should be on the floor by the end of practice because you worked harder than anybody else. And that coaches will notice that so much. I promise you guys. You could be the worst player on the team, but the hardest working, and they'll devote time to getting you better. So definitely work your 100% every single time. Don't do what your friends are doing or what everybody else is doing. You gotta give it all in the court every single time, and I promise you'll get better and you'll make the team faster and just be able to do whatever you want to do with basketball a lot easier if you just every time you step on the court give your 100%. This especially applies to like players in AU or like higher AU sponsored teams and seniors and juniors in high school that are trying to get colleges looking at them. If you give your 100% on the court, colleges will definitely notice that. Alright, so my next point is, like I said, don't be fancy in practice. If you're shooting, don't try and impersonate someone's jump shot, or if you're doing layups, don't be doing jellies and spin arounds and 360s. Just do the basics is what I'm trying to say, because your coaches will think you're just someone who plays around a lot and that they can't really trust you if you're just doing all these fancy stuff. Don't be doing Kyrie dribbles if you don't know how to do that. Just do, like I said before, do what you know how to do, and that will go a long way. The next thing I want to tell you, is some good techniques. And what I mean by this is some technique things that coaches are really going to notice, and one of those is good passes. Good passes go a long way. Long, hard passes, and that might sound obvious, but a lot of people just throw like lobs in practice and just chuck the ball to people, and that will definitely not do good. While you're playing, if you're scrimmaging, run drills. If your coach taught you a drill that day, run that drill, because that goes a long way. It shows that you pay attention and that they could trust you to actually use the things they teach you, and they're not wasting their time teaching you it. That's really, really important. It's like if you play point guard and you just let's say you ran a drill today in practice and you remember it, you gotta go ahead and use it as much as you can. And coaches are going to be like, okay, he's putting the effort, and they'll probably give you that starting position. My next point is you got to be in shape. And I'm not saying you don't have to be big, skinny, chunky monkey style. I don't know. But you definitely have to be in shape. Like, if you want to make a good team and you want to go to college or even the NBA, you have to be in shape. So hit the gym. If you can't, just do some push-ups. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there. So just do what you can to get as in shape as you can, and it'll definitely go a long way. Anyway, that's all the points I have for this video. I hope it helped you guys. If you have any points for people, leave them in the comments, and hopefully we can grow this community. I think the next video will be me and my brother combined talking about something. So I'll see you guys then, and till then, peace out.
Daga Beatmaker.